Hey Wildcats, today is November 10th and you're watching Keeping Up with the Cats.
Hi there, Wildcats. Tomorrow we will hold our annual Veterans Day Assembly. This is an event to honor the many men and women who have served and protected our country. As such, we expect a level of respect shown towards our veterans. During the event, please remain silent while our speakers are speaking and during the choir and band performances. Please do not use your phones throughout the duration of the event. Please show appreciation with your applause for the veterans when they stand to be recognized. We would like you to wear your Veterans Day spirit shirts, or red shirts for seniors, white or navy polos, and avoid wearing green. Show your Wildcat pride and appreciation for our veterans and our country as a whole by being respectful during our celebrations. And now, some words from McKeel's very own veterans. Good morning, Miss Whites.
Good morning.
So today I've got a question for you. What was your experience like in the Marine Corps?
The Marine Corps was fun. It was an adventure. I was able to travel the world. I was able to see a lot of different countries. One fun fact, I worked with the UN to help Estonia and Lithuania become members. Fast forward to this year, my son went to those countries as a Marine and served there in a UN peacekeeping operation. And it was the first time since I had been there. So that was kind of interesting to be part of history for both of us.
Now, one more question. Would you have any advice for anybody, like any prospect Marines?
I would go into boot camp as physically fit as possible. Run fast, be able to do your pull-ups, work on your bearing, those kind of things. The Marine Corps is an excellent. It's a great experience. I would recommend it to most people.
So, what was your experience in the Air Force?
I had amazing experiences in the Air Force. I entered the Air Force in 2003 as part of the ROTC program at Embry-Riddle, which was great because it paid for my college. And I went to Hill Air Force Base out in Utah and got to test munitions and bombs out in the desert for a few years, which was very exciting and great experiences, especially for someone right out of college and from a small town in Florida. And after that, a few years later, I got stationed at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, which is now Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. And I've been there since 2006 or so, and I spent a few years as active duty there, and I've been a reservist for the last, since 2009, so quite a while. But at Cape Canaveral, I have got to launch probably over 150 rockets, which has been pretty sweet and a very unique experience, which I'm really grateful for.
Yeah, I don't think many people have that experience.
No, it's a very small niche for sure.
Okay, and one last question. What would you tell somebody that would like to join the Air Force?
I encourage anyone to look into any military branch. I'm partial to the Air Force just because it's given me so many great opportunities, both through education and just through experiences. But I would encourage them to research the types of jobs that the Air Force has. I think you should choose a service based on what you want to do. I mean, they're all so great and so diverse. And then once you research it, maybe talk to people as well who have had those types of jobs. And then either think about maybe going the college route, which I did through ROTC, or enlisting by going to a local recruiter. All great opportunities and options.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me today.
Anytime.
Good morning, Mr. Stanley.
Good morning.
So I've got a few questions about you for your service.
Okay.
What was your experience in the Air Force like?
It was amazing. I mean, I was five and a half years, and the traveling, the best friends that you make. It's been 30 years since that time, and everything was positive. I don't think there was one negative thing that I experienced.
That's great to hear. Now, I've got one more question for you.
Okay.
What would you say to a prospect Air Force person?
Somebody that's going in?
Yeah.
Sure. If you like discipline, if you like camaraderie, if you like traveling, if you like learn about your country, the military, and there again, I'm pro Air Force, that's the one I would choose, but all the branches are amazing. But if you like that camaraderie, you like that patriotism, you want to serve, the military is definitely the way to go.
Thank you very much for speaking with me today.
Sure.
On this date, November 10th, 1775, the Marine Corps was formed, with the first Marine enlisting under Commandant Samuel Nicholas, but it was not until 1921 that the Corps began celebrating its birthday.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with Lauren Shue. She is a part of the McKeel Drama Club. Lauren, what made you want to join Drama Club?
I really love acting. I love getting up in front of a stage, in front of a lot of people. I love telling stories when I'm, pretending not to be me. So it's a lot of fun.
So I heard that you are the lead role for this play. How does that make you feel?
I am ecstatic. I am super excited for this performance. I love Mr. Wassman's plays, and this one is definitely one of his best.
Yes, and what do you do to prepare for this performance?
I put all my lines and my cues, since I have a lot of them, I put it in a Quizlet and I study that.
And I heard you have over 200 lines. How insane is that?
It's a lot. It's more than I've ever had before, but I am excited to learn all of them so that I can, tell the story to everyone.
Thank you for joining me here today, Lauren, and I hope you have an amazing show. Make sure you guys come to watch Pirates Who Wear Pink starring Lauren Shue. Bye!
My favorite Thanksgiving food is collard greens.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is mashed potatoes.
My favorite Thanksgiving dish is the Jamaican food oxtail.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is mashed potatoes with gravy.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is mashed potatoes.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is probably mac and cheese.
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
My favorite Thanksgiving meal is some macaroni, fried chicken, and beans.
The swim team has states on Saturday. Here's a list of all the people who qualified for state. The boys soccer team played against Lake Gibson on Monday and lost 2-1. The girls soccer team played against Montverde and lost 2-0. The cross country team had state last weekend. The girls finished 18th overall and the boys finished 16th overall. Great end to a great season. We recently sat down with boys soccer player Calvin Steele. Here's what he said.
So far I feel pretty good about the season. We have a lot of talent this year. Our goals for the season is to make it to state, but at least win regionals.
That's all for this week. See you Monday, Wildcats.